It's week 17 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Dalton Schultz. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Texans and the Ravens, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And a very Merry Christmas to you and yours on this special day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. And I know both of us kind of feel the same way. If you're not going to be home with your family, celebrating with the ones you love, this is a pretty good second place. I think when you find out you're going to be not only calling or playing the only game in town, national holiday, everyone's home with their families watching you, in our case, listening to us. It's a pretty special honor, and I'm happy to be here alongside you, partner.
We hope you've had a great and Merry Christmas. Time to add one more gift under the tree. Off we go here on EA Sports. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And leading him out at quarterback, and who played his college ball at Stanford, it is Davis Mills.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third, check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
Holding offense.
On the give, this is Mixon. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. We'll set up the screen here with Dell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Everett. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put Everett in motion here. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
He'll get this out wide.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will tie the game at 3 apiece.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Diggs.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Now Mixon.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Deep for the Ravens, it's Deontay Hardy. This brought him out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a 1st touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the gun, Jackson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Texans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Here's Mills. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Mills. That's to the former Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now an injury timeout, and it looks like it's Stephon Diggs who's having an issue. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mills. That one underneath here to Mixon. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw is Mills. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Bateman is the motion man. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. So we are through 1 here in this rematch of last year's divisional round of the playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment.